attempting to synchronize physical hardware with cognitive framework. Warning. Neural synthesis rejected. Architecture is locked from external coordinates.
They analyze the skull, looking for the engine room, injecting neon dyes inside the tissue where the thoughts bloom. A silicon masquerade, they want the clay to mimic consciousness, mapping every synapse just to counterfeit the confidence. They built a pristine mirror out of processors and copper grids, trying to compute the secret that the ancient author hid. But an algorithm's nothing but a loop of human echoes, a dynamic shadow puppet theater where the text goes. You see the iris shifting colors when the pressure rises. That ain't a digital projection full of neat surprises. That's a carbon silhouette running on a breath divine and unrecordable transmission bypassing the spine. They talk about AI like they built a sovereign mind, but it's a brilliant calculator leaving truth behind. They can study the receiver, tune the dial, dial it clear, but they'll never touch the broadcast flowing through the atmosphere. Forge the iron, polish up the silver frame, but you cannot duplicate the code that carries his name. They built a grand cathedral out of plastic and chrome, but they can't command the spirit to descend on the home. No, you can't download the fire, can't encrypt the open air. The world constructs the cage, but we are God's software, incorruptible, uncopyable, running on the sovereign air. Now look at Neuralink weaving through the gray matter, intercepting pulses, making digital screens chatter. They think they tap the operating system of the soul, but they just tap the dashboard looking for control. Can a chip compute conviction? Can a motherboard repent? Can a data center fathom what the crucifixion meant? When the sorrow hits the chest and the tears break the dam, that ain't a system failure or a computational jam. That's a sovereign script running exactly how it's written, the signature of mercy on a canvas that was smitten. The developer put a firewall inside the human frame, an untouchable code that no machine can ever claim. So let the server farms burn under the weight of the pride. They're just polishing the hardware while the temple stays inside. Disconnect the voltage, watch the vanity decay, while the master program outlives the firewall of clay. Forge the iron, polish up the silver frame, but you cannot duplicate the code that carries his name. They built a grand cathedral out of plastic and chrome, but they can't command the spirit to descend on the home. No, you can't download the fire, can't encrypt the open air. The world constructs the cage, but we are God's software, incorruptible, uncopyable, running on the sovereign air. Every human architecture eventually needs a patch. Every mortal creation needs a lock it cannot latch. But the code inside your breath was completed at the cross, signed by the architect, ensuring zero data loss. We are not the copper, we are not the microchip. We're the living, breathing lyric on the master's lip. Forge the iron, polish up the silver frame, but you cannot duplicate the code that carries his name. They built a grand cathedral out of plastic and chrome, but they can't command the spirit to descend on the home. No, you can't download the fire, can't encrypt the open air. The world constructs the cage, but we are God's software, incorruptible, uncopyable, running on the side.
software. The uncopyable script, running on the Grace operating system version.